Hello, FitFam. Kyle here, Vice President of Operations from canfitpro. We are so excited today that we are talking about the launch of canfitpro's new digital experience for you, our members. This has been 1 year in the making, and we are about to launch at the end of this week a brand new member portal and brand new digital experience for you. This new portal is going to replace canfitpro Interactive. It is a new, simple, easy to use tool that you're going to be able to track your membership status, review your CECs, look for, find, and order courses online in a very simple method. You'll be able to store payment information securely, and you'll be able to find things quickly and easily. canfitpro Interactive is also getting retired. And part of the interactivity that did exist in canfitpro Interactive is also getting retired. So I wanted to also provide a special video for you today of a brand new partner that we've aligned with that we're also very excited about. So we're going to kick you over to a video from Nick Corneil. He is the founder and CEO of Trainer Plus. Trainer Plus is an unbelievable new tool that trainers can use to build workouts and manage clients online in a great digital experience and interact and communicate with their clients online as well. So without further ado, I'm going to hand you over to Nick that's going to talk to you all about Trainer Plus.
The founder of Trainer Plus. Just here today to talk about the platform and our partnership with canfitpro, and also sort of answer a few questions that have come up and talk about what we're going to be doing in the near future for all of you. So first off, why we've the Trainer Plus with canfitpro Interactive is ending at the end of January. And as part of that, we're going to be replacing the workout builder and exercise library that's in Interactive with Trainer Plus as part of this partnership. Trainer Plus will give us sort of a more modern tool that you can use for yourself as a reference for content, as well as to use with your clients in tracking workouts and assessments. Trainer Plus is a web and mobile platform that has sort of two sides to it. On the first side, you've got the web application, which is where you build content and manage clients. So what you do from there is you search our exercise library, you can create your own. You build workout and program and assessment templates and save those in the database. And from there, then you can prescribe programs to your clients, where you and your clients can track the workouts and assessments on our mobile app, Trainer Plus. And from there, the results come back to you on the web application, where you can see the results from the workouts, as well as some client notes and feedback, and then take action by editing and updating the program and kind of keep this cycle going. On the other side of Trainer Plus is our Fitness Plus app. And in that app, we have a whole bunch of exercises and workouts that potential clients can discover, so they can search through content, and then they can make requests for a program from there to you. So this side of the tool is used to support your current clients if they want to see exercises or request stuff for their next program. But more importantly, it's used to generate leads for you. So when you have somebody who's not quite ready to purchase training yet, or you've just done an assessment or had a question on the gym floor, this is a really easy, lightweight app that you can just give people a couple of exercises. And then when they're ready for your help, they can make a request from you, put your email in and request a program, and then you can engage them that way. So Trainer Plus is the whole platform. It all starts with the web application, where you can go and find exercise and workouts and start building your own content. So jumping into the app, when you follow the link from the emails you've been getting from canfitpro, it'll take you to this canfitpro landing page. So from here, you can either sign up a new user on the left side, or you can sign in if you already have a Trainer Plus account. So you just go in there, fill out your information, hit sign up. It's going to take you to the screen where you can select the plan. So you can either jump right into one of the paid plans if you're going to work with 7 or 15 or up to 50 clients, are the three plans we've set up for canfitpro, or you can start on the free basic plan to get up to 2 clients and yourself as a client as well. So when you get in here, you'll land on the dashboard. It'll kind of direct you around a few things. So to earn your 2 free clients, you just have to go through our first app training steps. So the first step is always just building a workout. So from there, there's 2 sides. You can navigate from the library up here, and there's the client side, the client management side of things this way. So if you click on this one, it'll take you into the exercise library, or you can go right to the workout library itself and start by building a new workout. So that's how you do that. So from here, you can just kind of name the workout. You can also write a description for the workout that will show at the top for your clients. And then you just start adding exercises to any workout. So here's our exercise library. You can also just access this right from the dashboard as I showed you, or from the top here. So all of the exercises, they're organized based off of their core movement. So what you see here is all the squats organized in one carousel, and you can see all the variations as you kind of cycle through. If you keep scrolling, you've got all the deadlifts, all the lunges, all the bench, all the chest press. So you can see how everything's sort of organized by its core movement. You can also specify the search pretty easily. So if you want to go by sort of movement type, like if you're doing a push workout for the day, it'll only show you the push movements. Or if you want to go further down, you can drill down. Let's say you've just got, body weight and barbells and dumbbells, for example. You can filter by the equipment. So now we're looking at all the push exercises that just have that specific equipment there. So that's an easy way of getting to sort of the group of exercises that you want to get to. On the environment side, this is sort of where the exercise is being done. So on a bench, if it's being done, on a BOSU or on an exercise ball or in a chin-up bar. So this is sort of the where it's being done. The equipment is sort of what it's being done with. So that's an easy way of getting to the group of exercise you want. So each exercise, if you click on it, it has its own GIF. So this is an animation, not a video. The reason for that is it allows your clients to store the demonstration on their phone, as well as it reduces the data usage for people. And so it's a lot easier to see and quicker to load than a video is. So that's it. You just kind of come in here when you're building workouts, find the exercises you want, and just click on the plus sign to add them to a workout. If you want, you can also search. So if you know a particular movement that you want to get to, just start typing it in and then you'll see it from the drop down. So if we want to see, a shoulder press, for example, now I've just got the shoulder press or anything associated with the shoulder press that's kind of come back. So I can go through and, let's say I wanted the standing Arnold press. I can just select that as well. As well, if you want to, you can also drill down by muscle. So if you're looking for particular chest exercises, for example, now we've just got the chest movements that are here, anything associated with a chest movement. So let's grab this pullover as well. So once you sort of found a couple of exercises, I recommend not trying to find every exercise in a workout first, just find a couple at a time. You hit add to builder and it adds the exercises back here to the workout builder. So from here, you can add notes to the exercise. If you want to add cueing notes or anything in that regard, those notes show up right on the exercise when your client's looking at it. You can also add a rest time and tempo. If you do add a rest time, the app will actually pop up an alert telling them to rest and start counting down and then vibrate when the rest time is done. So it'll guide them through the rest time as well. From here, you can just add sets. So if you want to change something, you can change it and then it just copies the reps and sets every time that you add a set. You can also toggle between a rep exercise and a timed exercise right here. So that's easy. You can duplicate exercises or delete them if you want. And then as importantly, in a question we get quite often is about supersets. There's this bracket right here that if you click it, now these exercises are linked together. So now when you add 3 sets, for example, on the mobile app, it'll go from the first exercise and the first set to the second one, back to the first one, to the second one. It'll work through the whole superset that way, or supersets if you want to link multiple exercises in a circuit. So that's sort of the workout builder itself. Now to show programming, I'm just gonna log out and log into an account that's got some more. I'll just leave this for now. I'll log into my account, which has some more content already. There we go. So to build programs, the key three components, you've got exercises, and you take those exercises and put them into workouts. And then once you've built a workout, you have all the reps and weights and everything prescribed and any supersets or anything like that. Then you have this workout library, like what I've got here, which is a whole collection of them. And then you can just come in here and select a few workouts. You can also copy a workout template, and then it opens that workout template, makes some changes to it, and you've got another workout there with some modifications, or you can edit the existing template. But let's just grab, a few workouts here and make a program out of it. So you just select them, hit make a program. It'll take a second to load because it's loading all of the info for this program. So once it loads, you've got all your workouts here. You can name the program. I'll just name this one canfitpro demo. And then you can go in and you can edit each template before you assign it to a client. So you can change the name if you want, add a description. One thing people ask us about is whether you can assign programs based off of day of the week. The easiest thing, if you want to do that, is just to change the name in here. So this could be, Monday push, if you wanted to. And just like the workout builder, you can make all the modifications here. So you can adjust the weight for a client. You can delete an exercise if you want to get rid of one, or you want to flip one out and add a new exercise in. You can do that. You see a superset here of these supersetted together. We'll link these ones together too in a superset, in a circuit. So we'll add a set for that. So you just modify each workout as you go. And you just click on the arrow here, or the gray section will open each workout. So you can just modify it based off of each client. And then before you assign it to the client, which is down here, you can either save it as a program template in your library, or you can assign it to a client. So if we try to assign it here, it won't let us because we don't have a program end date. So you always have to have an end date. So today's the 14th of January. Let's say this program is going to go until the 21st of February, for example. So that makes sure that both you and your client know when this phase is ending. So you have to put a program end date in, and then you can assign it to your clients. I'm just going to look for a client here. Nick Demo is a good one. And then you just hit assign program. You can also invite new clients right directly from this screen as well, if they're not invited yet. But we're just going to assign this program. And so that way now the program is assigned. So if I go into the client that was there, and I can see this edit program button, that will show me that program that we just built specifically for this client. So before we do that, I'm just going to finish off the library by showing the assessment side. So in the assessments, work very similarly. You just build templates up. So if you're building a new assessment, you say build new assessment, you've got all of these protocols. So if you hover over one of them, it'll tell you what the protocol is info-wise. But you've got sort of general info, history, lifestyle questions, as well as measurements, sort of the standard ones, some strength tests based off of either for reps or max. You've also got cardiovascular tests, body composition, and if you put in weight and body fat, we'll calculate fat mass and lean mass for you, as well as calculating the BMR based off the Catch-McCardle formula, and the AMR if you put in the activity rate. Got some flexibility, movement analysis. You can also do the functional movement screen if you're FMS certified. It can show up for you, and you can do that test as well. And if there is a protocol that you do that might not be here, maybe you do a different movement analysis, for example, you can always just click on this green create custom protocol and name it, and then you've got any other testing protocols that you want. So at the bottom of the list, before you save the template, there's also this toggle for making it available to your clients. So if you click on yes for this, it means that your clients can also see that assessment. So if you want your clients to self-assess, you can build assessments and have them actually assess and enter it through the mobile app as well. So that's that side of things. And you can see the different templates you've built here. If you just open them up, it's similar to the workout library. You can see the different protocols. And I'll show you how to enter an assessment as well when we go over here to the client list. So going on the other side of the app is your client list. I've got a lot of old clients who don't have pictures right now. But you have basically each one of your clients, when you click on it, you've got the ability to manage them right here. If you want to change their status, archive a client, or change them into a view only client where they're not tracking and these are free, or delete them, you can. We recommend you always archive a client and not just straight up delete it. Delete them, because that way you can always reactivate them in the future. You can email your client directly from the client card, from their email. So if you click that, it'll open their email up. And then there's sort of three main sections to this card. Your program, where you've got your program end date. And if it's passed, you'll see this red dot. You've also got your assessment section here. So the last assessment they did, you can click on it and it'll open up those results if you want to see it and see the last assessment. You can also see when they're supposed to have their next assessment. This is an old account, so it's a very overdue reassessment as well. And from here is where you can add an assessment itself. So you just select which one you might be doing. Let's say this is a reassessment. And then it'll open up the assessment screen where you can fill out the results in here and then submit it. We won't let you submit an assessment without putting in the reassessment date, so you can manage when you need to follow up. You can also print out assessment templates from this print button right here, which we find is really key. A lot of people still like using paper and pen when they do assessments and then coming into Trainer Plus afterwards and entering the results. So that's the assessment screen. We'll just leave that before we enter it. From the client list, you should also know you can sort your clients. So if you want to sort them alphabetically, or you want to see the most recent workout completed, or who's the furthest away, who this is sort of fall off. You can also switch and see any archive clients or any view only clients that you might have as well. So you can see the different client types. You can also export the list. So if you want to, I'm just going to go back to my active clients. If you want to export the list and let's say show all of who's up for the next assessment, you just select the group en masse and it'll export these emails as a CSV. So then you can copy and paste that into your email and send group emails as well. And here's where you can also, another place where you can also add a new client. So that's the client list. What the most important button to know is this edit program button. So once you've assigned a program to a client, then they've tracked workouts. It's through the edit program button that you'll be able to actually go in and see the workout results. So if you open a given workout, you'll be able to see the results that they did, as well as what your prescription was in the box. So in this case, the client used 5 less pounds, but also said that that was too easy. So you can make changes accordingly. So their feedback is here that they make in the app, because they give feedback on just right, too easy, or too hard with each exercise. But you can also see the actual results here. So if you want to make any changes to it, for example, this exercise looks like maybe it was a little bit too heavy, you can just make the appropriate changes down there. And you can also see any client notes that were made on the left side as well. So you can make adjustments to the program based off of their feedback and the results. And then once you're done that, you go through a few others. Let's see. So here's others where, there's more weight that was done on this one. So you can increase the amount of weight done. So just make changes based off their feedback. And then at the end of it, you just hit update client program down here. Oops. Hit update client program, and it will update the program. The client will get a notification, and then any changes you make to the program will actually show up on their mobile app when they log in next. So similar to assessments, you can also print this out as well. And just to show that, when you do a print, it actually does a print version of the program where you can see the pictures, as well as it'll show the reps, the weight. It has boxes for them to fill them out, as well as provide the feedback about the exercise and make any notes for you. So if people are still want a print version, or you still want to use paper and pen, you've got that option. You just print the actual program from that screen. So last but not least, going back to the client list screen. So if you look at the calendar, you can see the days they've worked out are in green. If you click a given day, it's going to pop up that workout where you can go through and see the actual results, as well as where you can see it on the edit program screen. You've also, on the paid plans, the pro and above, you've got these lists of assessments and programs. So in this case, you can see all your completed assessments. You can also take a look and see any upcoming assessments, and anything that's overdue would be in red. So all these people in red are due a reassessment. It's the same on the program screen. So that's the sort of the third part of Trainer Plus. We've got our workout tracking and assessment tracking, but we also do the follow-up management for you. So not only do you know when your clients need to be followed up, when they log into the app, they can also see when they're overdue. If they're overdue a program, a new program, or reassessment, the app will let them know that as well. So that's everything on the web side of things. So just start again at the exercise library, or start by building a workout, and you kind of go from there. If you need help, there's a guide here in the top right corner. So if you open that up, there's you can either go through the quick start, which just lays out all the bunch of different videos, or you can go through the different sections of the app itself. You can also open up the menu on the right, so you can see if you have a specific question, like about prescribing workouts, or different client statuses, for example. You can just click on that and it'll go to that section of the guide itself. There's lots of pictures. There's also videos where appropriate as well. So you can see lots of information in the guide, which is usually a real help for people. You can also hit us up on the chat down here. So you can just message, and we're there if you want to instant message us or ask questions that way. We're here. A lot of the time it'll be me answering that. And then managing your profile is just up here in the top right as well. So you've got, your training steps, that dashboard that shows you where you're at. You can also manage your profile from here. So you can change your picture, as well as changing your password, and manage your billing from here as well. So in the canfitpro plans, they'll show up in that billing section. So that's everything in the web app, as sort of a very quick walkthrough of all the features. But we will also be doing some webinars as well to help people in a little bit slower way, show them both the web and mobile side. Once you've prescribed, it's on the Trainer Plus mobile app that both you and your clients can track those workouts, and then see the results on this side. One question we get asked pretty frequently is there nutrition in Trainer Plus? The answer to that is no, there's not currently any nutrition in Trainer Plus. That's for a few reasons. Firstly, we're pretty hyper-focused on the fitness management side of things, so making assessment and workout tracking and your job to update those programs as easy as possible. So there's already a lot of moving parts just within that, and that's where our focus goes. The second reason is because we work a lot in healthcare on the other side of things, so we have to be very careful about having features or promoting features that trainers might not be qualified to do. That said, we are looking at adding a place where people can upload a file, or clients might be able to upload pictures as well in the future, which could be used to sort of attach a meal plan or attach some general nutrition advice. We're also looking at potentially integrating with some nutrition apps out there that might be able to provide that side of things in the near future. So that's the answer on nutrition, which is one that we get, like I said, fairly often. Another question we get, which is there a version for gyms? And the answer is yes. We do have an enterprise version of Trainer Plus. It includes a whole other set of features for gyms or for gym chains, which include adding managers, oversight on trainers, or owners and managers, or general managers and managers. So there's a hierarchy of sort of oversight that people can see. It also includes reporting for the group itself. We aggregate the data for the whole group. It also includes a shared library. So all of the trainers or the gym itself or the company can create a library of workouts and programs and assessments that are shared amongst all of the trainers. So it makes it easier for everyone to get started and to have brand specific content in there. And we can also do a custom version of our Fitness Plus app, which would have your content, and you can actually sell subscriptions to that to your members or outside of the facility. And any requests that come through Fitness Plus or your custom app would go directly to you to manage through your side of things to take those leads. So there is a gym version with a bunch of enterprise features, and the pricing depends on the size of the gym and how many clients there are and things like that. So if you do have a gym, or you're looking at maybe getting it for a group of trainers or to build your brand, just reach out to us at support@trainerpl.us, and we can set up a call and kind of get things going on that. Other questions that we have. One is, can you assign workouts to a calendar? We get that one a lot, especially because the old platform you sort of did just assign to a calendar. The answer with that is no. We designed the programs to flow. We needed flexibility. We found a lot of trainers would assign programs that just roll over. So once you complete one workout or your client completes a workout, it moves to the back of the line. So that way the program just kind of rolls over day. If they miss a Wednesday workout, they can do it on Thursday, and they can kind of keep the program rolling. So the way of getting around that, if you have specific days of the week, just name the workouts in the program by the day of the week that you want them to do it. There are print versions. That's a question we've got. We showed you in the demo where there's the green print icon at the top of assessment templates or the program itself, which gives a print version of it. Can you edit or delete an assessment or a workout once it's been submitted to the app? The answer is right now, no. However, that is something that is in our roadmap to edit or delete an assessment. But for now, if you need to enter more information, you can just enter a new one, or make sure you've got all the information in there before submitting it. Another question we had is about metric versus imperial. Right now, the app is pretty neutral. It is based in pounds, but anywhere that you enter numbers, like prescribing weight, for example, your clients actually just see the number itself. They don't see pounds or kilograms. So if you are in metric, you can just prescribe in the kilograms that they need to have. And what they'll see on their side is the reps times the number of the weight. So that way you at least can make sure that they're doing it right. And that's about it in terms of sort of questions around the function itself. Most of the other questions are just about sort of how to use the app. And you can see those in the guide or in webinars that we're going to run. So Trainer Plus is always evolving. We're always adding new features and new content based off of feedback from you trainers. So if you're using the platform, feel free to let us know about something you want to see in the app. Just to give an idea of some stuff coming in the very near future, most likely in the next few weeks. One, we have another batch of content that we're adding. That batch includes powerlifting, tire flipping, some box jumps, a whole bunch of new plank techniques as well. And there's a whole bunch of new stretches too in that. So there's another about 124 exercises or so that are coming in the next couple of weeks. So there will be some more content. As well, there's going to be a feature to assign assessments. So if you want a client to do an assessment, you'll actually be able to assign that assessment to a client, and they'll get a notification on their phone to go in and perform that assessment. So that's another feature we're looking at in the next few weeks. A little bit more immediately, we're looking at adding a shared library. So we've got all of our workout templates. There's about 150 of them in Fitness Plus. We're going to give the workout library as a shared library to all you guys. So those on a paid plan will be able to unlock all 150 workouts. And those on a free plan will be able to unlock about 40 free workouts as well. So that way you've got some content to get started with, and we'll continue to evolve that library and add more workouts pretty frequently. Every couple of weeks, we'll add some new workouts into that library. So you have more and more content to kind of work with as a starting point. And eventually we're going to add shared programs as well. So you can just grab programs right out of the library and kind of roll with that. We also have some features coming up that will allow you to compare the last workout results to this workout to the last time you did that workout and show the difference or any improvements that are made workout to workout on the mobile app. So clients will also be able to see that, as well as right in the app itself, be able to see the last time you performed an exercise, what the actual exercise, what you did was. So a way of sort of seeing progress or seeing what you did last as a way of comparing it. We are also looking at adding a feature around adding an exercise when you're in the middle of tracking a workout. So that way, if you want to make modifications to the workout on the fly, you'll be able to do that. If you're working with a client, you need to change the workout up, you'll be able to add an exercise in. So we're working on that feature in the next few weeks. It's a little more complicated, but we're hoping to get it done in the next couple of weeks. So that's sort of some of the features. There's a whole board of them there that we're always adding to, but we always like to hear from you as well. And in terms of the bigger picture and the vision for the Trainer Plus platform and the apps, and why we're excited about this partnership with canfitpro, we also do some work on the healthcare side of things with the Prescription and Get Active program as well, where we're looking at different ways of getting fitness content and support in terms of programming out into the healthcare and the corporate wellness world. So we're starting to see our tool used where people are selling content to businesses, to employees of companies as a starting point, as a fitness benefit, and then generating programming that comes out of that. As well as there's some things that we're working on in the healthcare space to see our app used to track long-term health outcomes and to develop some content from experts around different health conditions. So bigger picture and bigger vision is to see how we can help fitness be a bigger part of healthcare as preventative care. So we're working a lot behind the scenes on that in a few different ways. And just stay tuned, because knowing that we've got trainers all across Canada who are using the tool and who could support in that, we'll be looking at developing some more ecosystems around corporate wellness and healthcare and needing trainers to be able to help people with programming. So that's what's coming in the future. For joining me today to go through just what Trainer Plus is and everything about it. If you need any help, there's lots of different support options. So there's that guide in the top right corner of the web app or in the help section of the mobile app that has lots of pictures and videos. There's the instant chat, which is in the bottom corner of the web app as well, which somebody is usually there. And if we miss your message, we get back to you as soon as we can. You can always email support@trainerpl.us. And that email is throughout the app as well. And we always respond to emails within 24 hours of support questions if you need anything. So we're here to help and help get you started. Really excited to launch this partnership and to help support canfitpro trainers and help you guys help a lot more people using our tool. So hopefully we'll be in touch. Check it out for free. And you have until the end of the month, this month, to take advantage of that big promo, that 40% discount, which will last for as long as you've got Trainer Plus. So look out for us, and also an email from us if you have signed up about some webinars and some more content that'll be coming through our YouTube channel. Thanks. Hopefully we'll talk to you soon.